action. Michael Cole, Kevin Kelly at ringside, and Kevin, we can only hope the year 2000 has as much excitement as 1999 did.
Well, later on, we'll take a look back at the highlights of what was a great 1999. But the year 2000 is going to start off strong here on Sunday Night Heat.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at the combined weight of 464 pounds, Christian and Sid.
Speaking of highlights, Kevin, tonight after Heat, you can see the special Eve of Destruction show, which aired on USA on New Year's Eve night.
Well, I know that Edge and Christian are very proud of their part in what was the match of the year for 1999. The Hardys, the ladder match from No Mercy, will relive that and a whole lot more on the Eve of Destruction.
Their opponents, first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 242 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation European Champion, Val Venis.
So Val Venis set for tag team action. And you know, Triple H and Stephanie, along with D-Generation X, are in the house tonight on Sunday Night Heat.
And Triple H and Stephanie are playing a very heavy hand in making this first match. And you gotta wonder what they're gonna have in store for us on the rest of the night. Michael, the atmosphere here tonight on Sunday Night Heat is very electrifying. And I've got a feeling as we get set for Raw live tomorrow night from the American Airlines Arena, beautiful new facility in Miami, it's only going to get hotter.
You're looking at the real deal now. His partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 268 pounds, D'Lo Brown.
Well, we know how Edge and Christian are as a tag team, and I'll tell you what, Val Venis and D'Lo Brown, in my estimation, are going to be a major force to be reckoned with.
They could be a very good team, Michael, except for one thing. These two guys hate each other. In the back, there is tremendous professional jealousy between D'Lo Brown and Val Venis. It all centers around the European title, which Val Venis owns, but D'Lo Brown wants.
And keep in mind, in Armageddon a few weeks ago, Val Venis and D'Lo Brown were involved in a triple threat match with the Bulldog for that European title.
D'Lo hit the lowdown and was ready to take that gold once again. Val Venis, though, with the money shot, covered, in effect, both men, and he was declared the winner.
Well, Val Venis and Edge to start things off here on Sunday Night Heat. It was a sad ending in 1999 for a legend in this business, Mick Foley, Mankind, forced into a pink slip on a pole match on Raw this past Monday night, losing to The Rock and being fired by Triple H and Stephanie.
And also a very physical, painful end to 1999 for the Big Show. And we are starting off here fast and furious in this tag team matchup.
And look at Val now. Up over the top goes Edge, and Val Venis is cooking early on as Christian up on the bottom rope.
Boy, it was a heartbreaking situation, Michael, last Monday on Raw as D'Lo Brown comes in on the tag. Mankind fired to go out of the World Wrestling Federation like that. He may have wanted to hang it up in the year 2000. But he wanted to go out on his own terms.
Yeah, it was a shame Mankind had to be fired, go out the way that he did. But oh my, double hip toss. Wow. But what about the interview JR conducted on SmackDown with Mankind? Mankind saying that that is not the way he wanted to go out. And in a sense, Triple H and Stephanie are going to pay, according to Mick Foley.
Well, we'll see what happens. We know that Mankind playing a very heavy role as Raw went off the air last Monday. Triple H thought he was going to walk away, the WWF champion, but the fired Mankind prevented that from happening.
And D'Lo and Val are cooking here. We got to take another look at this high-risk maneuver. D'Lo Brown picking Christian up, landing flat in his face.
Well, we know that D'Lo is known for his aerial offense, but he's very strong as well. He launched Christian into the lights. And let's see if now D'Lo and Val can put together some tag team continuity.
Well, they're doing it here. Great double team by Val Venis, D'Lo Brown, Christian up. And look at the tremendous strength of both of these individuals.
They did this to the Bulldog at Armageddon.
You know, speaking of that interview, JR, wait a minute. Hook of the leg by Val Venis, 2 and a kick out. We're going to show you a clip of that Mankind interview with Jim Ross a little bit later on here on Sunday Night Heat. But again, Triple H and Stephanie are here on Heat. And how will they affect tonight's show? Oh,
wow. Val Venis gets that boot up in the nick of time.
And look at this now, sleeper hold for Christian. Val Venis reverses it. And a suplex. Oh, my. Turn that into a version of a power bomb there. And Val Venis in control.
Well, Val and D'Lo have now isolated Christian away from his tag team partner Edge. They cut the ring in half, and they are pressing their advantage. And Michael, to my surprise, Val and D'Lo are working very smartly as a team.
Christian shots in the midsection. kick there by D'Lo Brown. Christian whipped into the corner. Little do-si-do for Christian, and D'Lo into the corner as well. And Christian went for the clothesline. D'Lo blocked it into a neck breaker.
That was one of those situations. D'Lo sacrificed himself just to deliver that neck breaker.
And D'Lo going to climb the ropes. High-risk maneuver here for D'Lo Brown. Second rope, missed with the moonsault. Christian moves out of the way.
And let's see now if Christian can make the tag. Edge is fresh on the apron. His arm is outstretched. He's ready to get in that ring.
Christian's been in the ring a long time. D'Lo and Val Venis rather fresh. D'Lo right hand blocked by Christian. There's a shot to the face, but D'Lo counters with a knee to the midsection. Look out! Oh, Christian with a counter, a drop kick.
Tried that same elevation maneuver we saw before in our double feature, but Christian, great smart counter with the drop kick.
D'Lo needs to get the Val, Christian needs to get the Edge. And here comes Val Venis, and here comes Edge. Edge ducks underneath Val Venis. Left hand's down, followed by the right. And here comes Edge. Momentum shift in this one. Val, big back body drop. D'Lo Brown as well.
Edge is on fire.
Spinning heel kick to the face, up underneath the chin. Midsection, Val Venis plants him with a DDT.
Val and Edge are the legal man.
Cover, hook of the leg, could be over. D'Lo breaks up the 3 count. Tremendous tag team action, kicking off heat here in the year 2000.
Michael, all 4 men are in the ring, and referee Mike Chioda's got his hands full.
Here comes Christian up over the... Oh, reminiscent of the Hardy Boys there.
Oh.
And a spear by Edge, catching Val Venis. And Edge and Christian. Oh, no!
Oh, man, that shoulder just cracked on the iron.
And Val Venis inadvertently in his partner D'Lo. Christian rolls up Val Venis, and D'Lo breaks up the count.
Oh, I thought he had him.
Christian now off the ropes. D'Lo missed his right hand. And D'Lo drops Val this time. And things have come apart for D'Lo and Val.
No, they haven't.
Well, yes, they have.
Oh, what is Val doing?
D'Lo had it over with the sky high. And now, Edge, top rope. Look out. Double clothesline.
This is tremendous.
Edge and Christian are cooking. And Val and D'Lo having major problems outside the ring.
Oh, we've got an implosion right here.
They worked well together for a few minutes. But ego's got the best of them. And Val and D'Lo hammering away. And here come some officials and referees to try to break this thing up.
I have a feeling Triple H and Stephanie are in the back laughing their heads off at this.
The bell's rung. This has got to be a no contest. Val Venis and D'Lo Brown separated.
The referee has thrown this match out and rules it no contest.
I'll tell you, Kevin, Val Venis and D'Lo Brown haven't teamed together much in the past, and it really showed here tonight.
And I don't think they're going to be teaming anytime in the future.
I'll tell you, folks, Happy New Year, everybody, and the new year begins the same way that the old year ended. Triple H and Stephanie are in charge. They're here tonight, along with DX.
There's a real combative atmosphere here tonight on Heat. You saw it in our first contest. We will see tonight, well, a rematch sort of from last week. Last week was a Headbangers against Two Cool in tag team action. Tonight, it's Mosh against Grandmaster Sexay. Not only that, Michael, we know about the history between the Godfather and Viscera.
Yeah, they go one on.
Mankind Rock tonight! The 2 of you will fight each other in a pink slip on a pole match.
Hey, wait a minute, there's Al Snow! What's he doing? Al Snow! With him! Oh, he just nailed the Rock! The Rock's gonna be fired here if Mankind grabs him. I can't believe the Rock's fired! Look at that! Mankind didn't want it that way! Mick Foley didn't want it that way! Mandible call on the Rock! The Rock is down! It's gonna be over in a matter of seconds. It's almost over! He's got it! He's trying to... Oh! Anything can happen here. Uh-oh. Oh, Mankind! His head just smacked off the steel pole! Oh, yeah! Oh, my God! Jesus! The Rock! He's got it! Damn! It's over! It's over! And Mankind is fired! Kevin, the insensitivity of Triple H and Stephanie cannot be overstated. They've ended the illustrious career of Mick Foley simply because they have the power to do so.
Well, last Thursday, Michael, we know Mick Foley sat down with good old JR, and he had this to say about what happened to him, the unceremonious firing last Monday.
JR, it's a mixed feeling. On one hand, I'm so happy that I'm going to be home with my kids, that my wife, who's wanted me to stop wrestling for the past year and a half, has gotten her wish. But she knows this isn't the way I wanted to go out. I mean, I had a beautiful image in my head, and what happened to me Monday night was far from beautiful. It was humiliating. It's not the way I wanted to go out. I just think that it's damn pretentious of Triple H and Stephanie to just finish a career because they personally get off on playing with people's lives, playing with their dreams and their emotions, and in this case with their families. And I think that their ability to write my final chapter is woefully inept, and I think that I'm the person who's going to decide how Mick Foley goes out.
Well, what can you possibly say except that Monday was a very sad day in World Wrestling Federation history, a sad day for all of us. It was the end of Mankind's career. Hey, look at this. It's D'Lo.
Hey, you two, I've been looking all around this damn arena for you two. This Venis, he is totally out of control. He's out there one-upping me. He's trying to outshow me.
You know what, D'Lo? You need to lower your voice. Who do you think you're talking to?
You're right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You better be sorry.
I'm sorry. This whole Val thing is getting in my head. The guy's out there, Trip, you know, he's out there just stealing my stuff. He's trying to one-up me. He's trying to steal my wins. All I'm asking is for one thing. I just need Val in the ring for the European title, and I will take care of the rest. I just need the match. That's all I'm asking for is the match.
See, D'Lo, that's all you have to do with us. You just have to ask. We're fair. We treat everybody fairly. You just have to ask. You want a match with Val for the European title? You got it.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
D'Lo, but remember one thing. We've done you a favor now. You owe us.
It's only fair.
Where was it?
Start something? It all starts with Titantron Live. Hit the stage and Titantron Live hits the lights, blasts the pictures, and rocks 10 WWF Superstar theme songs, all automatically, because nobody goes through the rope before they go through the Titantron. Playtime's over!
Titantron Live with Vince McMahon Tron active figure. Other Tron active figures with special sensors and rings sold separately. Some assembly required.
WWF New York, it's the most electrifying entertainment complex in the world today. The grand opening is January 2000, but you can be a part of this incredible experience right now. The doors of WWF New York are open in the heart of Times Square. WWF New York, come get some. I wonder if Grandmaster Sexay's got it too hot. He's going to be performing at the grand opening of WWF New York.
I have a feeling that after the grand opening, Michael, WWF Superstars will be abound.
Introducing first, accompanied by two cool members, Scotty 200, weighing 219 pounds, Grandmaster Sexay.
You know, WWF New York is now open in Times Square. For more information, log on to WWF.com. And you know what? These guys are cool.
They certainly are. They're having a lot of fun here, and the fans are having fun with them as well. Too cool by my estimation, Michael. Now one of the top contenders for the WWF Tag Team titles, but they're going to have a little war here with the Headbangers.
Tonight's Sunday Night Heat is brought to you by the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX Drive Hard.
And by Burger King. When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
And by PhoneFree.com. Free long-distance calls over the internet. Cool.
His opponent, accompanied by Headbanger Crusher, weighing 252 pounds, Headbanger Mosh.
Well, in Triple H and Stephanie's world, it's ask and you shall receive as long as you reciprocate the favor. D'Lo Brown's getting a European title shot tonight against Val Venis.
I hope D'Lo knows what he's in for. He certainly has made a deal with the devil, and we'll see if he comes away with that European title later on tonight.
We saw Raw Monday night. Tori claimed to Kane that Test had violated her. I still don't know what that was all about, but Kane demanded a match with Test. As we go here with Mosh and Grandmaster Sexay, Triple H granted Kane that match, and on SmackDown, Triple H asked for Kane to repay the favor.
He certainly did. No holds barred against The Rock. Triple H was looking to eliminate the Great One. But when all was said and done, it didn't happen. Now I've got to wonder, Michael, since Kane did not get the job done, will there be any heat on Kane and Tori.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I can tell you one thing. Tori has been behaving, in my estimation, irrationally over the past couple of weeks. She comes back from this holiday, so to speak, with X-Pac, and everything's hunky-dory. She said X-Pac was a gentleman.
We were all surprised by that, and then her behavior since then has just been bizarre.
Nobody home. Grandmaster Sexay face first over the top turnbuckle as Mosh in his Madonna-like outfit goes to work.
Yeah, a little leftover from the Blonde Ambition tour, I think, but you know, I'm a little surprised the referee is letting Mosh wear that. It's some kind of metal brassiere.
Grandmaster Sexay, second rope. Look out. He's going to fly. And,
ooh, face first.
Grandmaster Sexay in control. Cover now, Mosh. Thrasher looks on. Kick out after 2.
Of course, both men here wanted this match. Last Sunday on Heat, we saw the tag team of Too Cool get the win over the Headbangers. It was Grandmaster Sexay with the Tennessee Jam from the top rope when it looked like the Headbangers were going to be victorious.
Bulldog for Grandmaster Sexay.
And look who the referee is. Referee Jim Corderas, who was embroiled in some controversy with China and Chris Jericho in the Intercontinental Championship last Thursday on SmackDown.
Look at Grandmaster Sexay with the goggles. Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a moment, because Christopher here going for another Bulldog, and he pays for it.
No!
At least you can see clearly his landing on that second rope. Oh, man. Yeah, China and Chris Jericho Intercontinental Championship match on SmackDown. There was a double pinfall at the end. Referee Jimmy Corderas, who was inadvertently knocked down in the matchup, claims that China won. Second referee Chad Patton, who came into the ring, claims Jericho won, and I agree with Chad Patton.
Well, again, you know, that is your opinion. I was expecting China to get her hand raised. But I understand, Michael, that there will be a decision rendered tomorrow night live on Raw's War. We'll find out who the Intercontinental Champion is.
I'll tell you why I say it's Jericho. 2 reasons. Number 1, unless there's conclusive evidence, I don't believe the champion can lose the title. And number 2, Chad Patton, in my opinion, has a better viewpoint because referee Jimmy Corderas had been knocked down.
Oh, man. Yes, but Jim Corderas was the official referee. He was the one assigned to the match, and I think his decision should be final.
We'll find out tomorrow night on Raw, live from the American Airlines Arena in Miami.
What a facility that's going to be, the Great One's hometown, and it is going to be an electrified atmosphere tomorrow night live on Raw.
Grandmaster Sexay whipped into the corner. Crowd comes alive now for Too Cool. Mosh whipped Sexay into the other side. Look at this, crossbody. Went for the lateral press, but I think the brassiere of Mosh caught him.
That certainly did.
Mosh climbing the ropes now. Grandmaster in trouble. Went for the elbow, and Grandmaster Sexay rolls out of the way. Keep in mind, this is a one-on-one matchup.
And it's a war of attrition right now. The battle's taking its toll on both men.
Grandmaster with the right hand to Mosh. Backs him against the ropes. Here we go now. Grandmaster Sexay with a big back body drop. Speaking of wars, it's going to be a war later on tonight. Venis, D'Lo Brown, European title.
Certainly is. D'Lo asked for it. He's looking to regain that European championship.
Grandmaster, we've seen this before. Oh! Over the top rope into the powerbomb. And Mosh felt that one. His back cracking against the floor.
There's no give on that floor at all. Now, wait a minute. Behind the referee's back.
Well, Scotty 2 Hotty does the moonwalk. Grandmaster Sexay's taking care of Thrasher, who's not even involved in this matchup.
And now Scotty's trying to get the referee to turn around, but it looks like it's going to work out great for Too Cool.
Look at this, Grandmaster Sexay. Tennessee Jam time.
Just like last week.
Thrasher's not a legal man. The referee's distracted. What is going on here?
Well, Scotty, get down to the apron. Well, now they're just arguing. And Thrasher's rolling to safety, Michael.
And look what Mosh is doing.
Wait a minute.
Mosh is on the top rope. Oh, man. This one's over. Mosh took advantage and picks up the win. The Headbangers steal one.
Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess you could say, as the Headbangers get some revenge from last Sunday.
So Mosh picks up the win over Grandmaster Sexay. Keep in mind, folks, still on the way tonight on Sunday Night Heat. Venis meets D'Lo Brown. The European title's on the line. It's decreed by Triple H.
WWF Slam of the Week, presented by 1-800-COLLECT, the easy way to save.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, the posse just jerked Bradshaw off the apron. You gotta give credit to the posse. They tried to set up the accolade. No kidding. Wait a minute. Bradshaw's got a chair. Bradshaw just throwing a steel chair over the head of Rodney and Pete Gas. The Acolytes are again dismantling the posse.
What?
gonna call somebody.
Well, Michael, we saw the Acolytes do a number on the Mean Street Posse moments ago, and we had speculated. We knew DX was in the house. We didn't expect to see the Outlaws.
We've seen Triple H and Stephanie, but the Outlaws are here.
And looks like they got something on their mind.
It's me. It's that D-O Double G.
Oh, he's one of a kind.
Once again, with that maniac, the Double D. Cut the music. Welcome to the Doghouse. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you its WWF Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws.
You know, Jess, something's been bugging me lately. You see, there's two guys running around here that think that they're the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship merely because they won some half-ass tag tournament. And of course, you know who they are, the Acolytes. Bradshaw, Farouk, you guys think you're so tough because you can smoke a cigar, play some cards, drink some whiskey, and have a couple bar fights? No, that doesn't work for us. So at the Royal Rumble, we will put the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team titles on the line and show you why the New Age Outlaws are the greatest tag team to ever step foot in the World Wrestling Federation.
Farouk, Bradshaw, I have the utmost respect for you gentlemen. No, let's call a spade a spade. I'm scared to death of you gentlemen.
So's everybody else in the WWF.
But my fear will fuel me. You see, the New Age Outlaws are not mind readers, and we cannot predict the future. But if you look deep into our crystal balls, you will see, Bradshaw and Farouk, you may not even make it to the Royal Rumble.
What?
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
What did the Outlaws mean by that, Michael? Hey, it's the whole train!
Okay, but let's give it...
No, Godfather, please don't make me go. Not after what Viscera did to Please, I'm too scared.
You afraid of
Please,
Viscera?
Please.
Man, when he did this strawberry, it was not...
I don't want to go. I can't go. Please don't.
You know what? I'm going to deal with this later. I'm going to deal with this later. You just stay here. I'm going to lock the door, and we'll deal with this later. Ladies, you guys ready to entertain?
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go light it up for the Godfather, man. We're going to have some fun out here tonight. Come on, girl. Come on, man. Y'all look nice tonight. We're going to deal with this later. Let's go. Come on, man. We're going to make sure all this is okay. Everything's safe, man. Let's go.
Night of destruction and dismay. Will vandals plague society and benefit from a global breakdown? Some think the end is near. Others imagine a twilight of terror. Only one thing is for sure. The eve of destruction is upon us. WWF Eve of Destruction. Encore presentation coming up next on USA.
You know, I could not think of a better way to kick off the new year.
It is certainly a cause for celebration.
Wonder what his resolution was.
A new hat.
And the fans want the Godfather's ladies. And they're going to get them on heat. Woo!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the red light district, weighing 320 pounds, the Godfather.
You got a little Indian in you, don't you, Michael?
I'll tell you, my New Year's resolution's to be an Indian. So I can lock up with a cowboy there.
Easy, pal.
granted D'Lo Brown his wish. D'Lo will get Val Venis one-on-one.
And we heard some very cryptic words from the New Age Outlaws a few moments ago, Michael, basically sending a message out to the Acolytes.
In just 3 short weeks in the Royal Rumble, the Acolytes will go up against the New Age Outlaws with the tag team titles on the line. You know, one of the funniest things I think of all of 1999 actually happened this past Thursday on SmackDown.
What was that?
Mae Young attempting to deliver a Bronco Buster to Crash Hollis.
Oh boy, that really was a classic moment, and just one of the many classic moments of 1999. But Michael, the greatest year in WWF history, I think, can only be topped by this upcoming year.
It's time, once again, for everybody to come aboard the...
I wonder if ticket prices have gone up this year.
I know that I ain't the only one. Is there any pimps up in this house?
Everything's negotiable, Michael.
All y'all that know that the Godfather be pimping hoes, man, don't hide it. I want you to take it out. Light it up for the Godfather and say...
Hi-ho, Silver.
Well, I know it's all fun and games with the Godfather.
His opponent, weighing 497 pounds, Viscera.
But the hoes are a little bit afraid of this man. In fact, one of them stayed behind, she was so afraid. And there, of course, is great history between Godfather and Viscera, namely this incident. I mean, it was really shocking the way Viscera mistreated the hoes in this way and really was sending a message out to the Godfather. You got to wonder if history will repeat itself here on Sunday Night Heat.
Well, can you blame that one hoe for staying back in the locker room area, not wanting to come out here to ringside? We saw what Viscera did on SmackDown Thursday night to Luna.
Oh, yeah.
It was a intergender tag team matchup. Viscera and Jacqueline against Luna and Gangrel, and we had close to 500 pounds slamming down on Luna, who had to be carried out on a stretcher.
Well, Luna really was basically destroyed in that, and boy, speaking of destruction, immediately following Sunday Night Heat, you'll be able to relive Eve of Destruction and some classic moments from 1999 in the WWF.
Including that classic ladder match, Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys. And look at this, nobody home but Viscera. Yeah, you're going to pay for that. Right hand by the Godfather. You know, you saw Gangrel's reaction in that intergender tag team matchup. He was extremely upset that Viscera would throw himself onto Luna like that.
Certainly did, and Gangrel lurking in the halls as we saw tonight as well.
And look at this now, Viscera with the strength of the near 500-pounder. Knee to the midsection of the Godfather, follows it up with a clothesline. Oh no, look out. Godfather going for a ride perhaps here.
This is what Viscera did to Luna last Thursday.
Drop into the ribs of the Godfather.
Certainly, though, is a big difference when you're talking about a 125-pound Luna as opposed to a 300-pound Godfather. It's amazing to me, Michael, how Viscera dwarfs the Godfather.
Choke of the Godfather in the corner by Viscera. As we head into the new millennium, Kurt Angle's winning streak continues, undefeated, thanks to a little bit of help from Steve Blackman, who seems to be employed by Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, who's got a little bit of a crush on Kurt Angle.
Do you really think Stephanie McMahon believes Kurt Angle is cute?
I think so. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look who's heading down the ramp. Godfather Bulldog off the ropes. Gangrel.
Boy, this is not a good night for the host. First afraid of Viscera, and now having to retreat from Gangrel.
Gangrel making his way down to ringside, chasing the hose, and look out now.
Oh, no. There's your cowboy. She's in some trouble.
I'll be the cavalry for the evening. And look at this now. Godfather whipped into the corner by Viscera. Here's 500 pounds. Oh, big splash in the corner. Referee Timmy White is distracted. Gangrel spewing that red stuff into the eyes of Viscera. Godfather rolls him up. Referee never saw it. It's over.
Yeah, but Michael, we know that the Godfather and Gangrel had a war.
But I think more importantly is the injury that Viscera caused to Luna on SmackDown Thursday night.
Well, did Gangrel mean to do that to Viscera, or did he mean to do it to the Godfather?
I'm not quite sure. Well, Gangrel could have done it to either one of the individuals. Nonetheless, Godfather picks up the victory. Boy, oh boy, this is far from over.
Guaranteed to...
Titan Rock says know your role. You want to start something? It all starts with Titantron Live. Hitting the stage and Titantron Live hits the lights, blasts the pictures, and rocks 10 WWF Superstar theme songs, all automatically. Because nobody goes through the ropes before they go through the Titantron. Playtime's over!
Titantron Live with Vince McMahon Tron active figure. Other Tron active figures with special sensors and rings sold separately. Some assembly required.
Welcome back to Heat. While we were away, the Godfather discovered one of his ladies had been victimized by a bloodbath. You believe that?
This is ridiculous. Stop me quiet. Oh, man. I'm going to get that message. Man, I'm going to get him. Oh, man, no. Man, are you okay? Man, you guys be quiet. Be quiet. Oh, man, I'm going to kill him. Man, wait till I get my hands on him. I'm going to knock him out.
Okay, Michael, now this is beginning to make sense. We'll put 2 and 2 together here. Based on what we saw earlier, it certainly looks like Gangrel was responsible for that bloodbath. And we'll see if the Godfather has any retaliation planned. Or perhaps the bloodbath, Michael, is making a return in the year 2000.
And what a year 1999 truly was in the World Wrestling Federation.
The final year of the millennium, Michael, was the greatest in World Wrestling Federation history.
Where to, Stephanie?
I was taken against my will and dressed in a black gown for an unholy wedding.
I present the higher power.
Come on, who is it?
It's me, Austin!
Oh, son of a...
It was me all along, Austin. You all bought it. Even my family, even my immediate family bought it.
Dad, Shane, how could you be so cruel to me? Allow Stephanie and me to introduce you to the new CEO.
Look at the look on McMahon's face. Have a think, don't make good CEO. This is the first tag team ladder match in WWF history. This is one of those air traffic control type matchups where you know these four are going to take a lot of chances. You'll see a lot of high-risk offense. I got a feeling we're going to see it all in this match, JR. Show me the money. He can't get it. He got it. Oh, God almighty. The Hardys they've won the match. I can't believe it. It's one of the most amazing displays I have ever seen in my life.
Steph, will you give me the honor of being my wife?
Yes, I will.
Oh, my God! Yeah! Atta girl! The Rock just put Billy Gunn's face in that large woman's ass. I just said that, King. What? He's got to be 20 feet off the floor. No! No! McMahon fell 20 feet off the steel cage through the Spanish announce table. Look at that! He's smiling. Chana's in the ring. She's got hit. No! Oh! Chana just gave Al Snow a hit, and Snow is flat on his back. This is suicide.
who has cause why this couple should not be united in marriage. They must speak now or forever hold their peace.
Get a nice shot of the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
For the love of God! Somebody tell me that little girl hasn't turned her back on her father.
Tonight marks the dawning of a new era.
The McMahon-Helmsley era.
Hello, ladies.
Kevin, this whole match is a direct result of what happened earlier tonight on Heat.
Well, Triple H and Stephanie made a tag team matchup with partners that really hate each other, and it imploded, and Val and D'Lo went to war. D'Lo asked for this opportunity from Triple H and Stephanie, and the European title is on the line.
Ask and you shall receive. As long as you pay Triple H and Stephanie back.
Yeah.
1-800-COLLECT presents the WWF Royal Rumble. Live Sunday, January 23rd from Madison Square Garden in New York City. 1-800-COLLECT, the easy way to save. And look at Val, an intense look on his face.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing 268 pounds, D'Lo Brown.
Here we go. D'Lo, there goes Val. European title on the line, and both men hammering away at each other.
Keep in mind, these two have already competed once tonight as a tag team. That was a physical war against Edge and Christian.
And Kevin, make no mistake about it, even though they were tag team partners tonight, there has never, ever been any love between the two of these.
Certainly not, and that's the thing with Triple H and Stephanie making that tag team matchup. And we know tomorrow night on Raw, Michael, Triple H and Stephanie will be in charge once again.
Match officially underway. Tomorrow night's Raw, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, right here on USA, from the brand new American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. Tickets are still available, folks, but they're going fast, and you're not going to want to miss. Look at D'Lo. Oh, my, DDT off the second rope.
That is a tremendous maneuver.
Look at the leg here. There's two, and a kick out. You're not going to want to miss the first Raw of the new millennium. Who knows what Triple H and Stephanie are going to have in store. They fired Mankind. They put the Big Show through hell, and The Rock has barely escaped the wrath of Triple H on 2 separate occasions.
Not only that, Michael, we know we'll find out who is the new Intercontinental Champion, either China or Chris Jericho.
D'Lo Brown going airborne over the top rope.
These two are letting it all hang out. The European title means so much to both men.
D'Lo Brown, a 4-time European champion. Believes he's held it proudly over the last couple of years, and what a straight right hand as D'Lo knocking Val Venis into the crowd.
Boy, the human anatomy doesn't bend that way.
D'Lo Brown is cooking.
And referee Teddy Long is giving these two men some leeway here.
European Championship on the line. Match set up by Triple H after a request by D'Lo Brown.
Dangerous territory out here.
And what did Triple H mean, Kevin, when he told D'Lo Brown, remember, you owe us a favor?
Exactly. Well, you know, it's very interesting. Every time that Triple H and Stephanie have granted a favor, it's always come with some kind of condition.
Val Venis into the ring. D'Lo Brown in trouble. Val has regained control of this matchup. His European title is up for grabs. What a night it's been so far on Sunday Night Heat. What a way to kick off the year 2000.
Come on, Val, get him out.
And Val Venis using that top rope to choke the life out of D'Lo Brown.
Oh, boy, with the way the Big Show was brutalized last Thursday at the hands of DX, I've got to wonder what kind of physical and mental condition the World Wrestling Federation champion is going to be in.
D'Lo whipped off the ropes. Val misses right hand. D'Lo catches it. Fist to the face. And a heel kick to the chin by D'Lo. Speaking of physical and mental conditions, I wonder what kind of physical and mental condition Harvey Whippleman's been in all week.
Probably worn out.
D'Lo, leg drop. Into the sternum, hooks the leg. Folks, could be a new champion, but Val beat it. Val, wait a minute. Val had his leg on the rope. Referee never saw it. We've got a new champion. D'Lo Brown has won the European title. He stole one from Val. Wait a minute.
Congratulations to D'Lo Brown.
And there's Chad Patton, second referee, explaining to Teddy Long what happened.
Oh, wait a minute now.
What's Teddy Long going to do here?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the referee in charge informs me that Val Venis' foot was on the ropes. This match has been restarted.
So the match continues. Val and D'Lo for the European title. You know, Chad Patton, the second referee who came in to reverse the decision by Teddy Long. Wait a minute, cover by Val. There's two. D'Lo kicks out. Chad Patton, the same one who reversed the decision in the Intercontinental title matchup on SmackDown.
Well, Michael, I have to say that it's a good move. The referees are watching out for one another.
D'Lo whipped across the ring now. Val Venis slammed to the mat, his head bouncing off the mat. And D'Lo really wants to win that European title again for a fifth time.
Oh, here we go.
Slam.
Now D'Lo's carrying the fight to Val Venis.
D'Lo off the ropes. Val. Oh, clothesline by D'Lo, knocking Val out of the ring. The European champion in tremendous trouble here. What an opportunity for D'Lo Brown on heat.
They are fighting on pure adrenaline at this point.
And Val Venis.
Oh, it's a good move. Val's getting the breath. Val's getting his win, recovering his... What's he doing?
Well, Val's getting his championship in. I think Val just said as he walked by our table, Kevin, that he'd had enough.
Well, this certainly would be a shameful way for this match to end.
Informed by the referees that if Val Venis does not return to this ring by the count of 10, he will lose the European Championship.
Wow! Officials are taking control here, Kevin.
You gotta wonder. Maybe Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah, perhaps Triple H and Stephanie sent a message down to the referees to make sure this matchup finishes. I'm sure they're enjoying the action.
I think Val is going to ignore the count. Wait a minute.
Well, D'Lo's not going to let him do it. I don't know if that was a wise move by D'Lo.
Well, maybe D'Lo got caught up in the heat of the moment, or perhaps he just doesn't want to win that way. Either way, D'Lo broke the count, and Val's got second life.
Look out, reversal. Val into those steel steps. Shoulder first.
What a war for the European title here on Sunday Night Heat.
D'Lo delivering a boot to the ribs. And D'Lo hell-bent on winning this thing.
You see the way these two men are trying to destroy one another. This is because of Triple H and Stephanie.
Wait a minute, cover, hook of the leg. Could have a new champion, too. Almost had him.
And you know that Triple H and Stephanie are going to look to Impact Rawley's War live tomorrow night from the Rock's hometown of Miami, Florida, the brand new American Airlines Arena.
Counter by D'Lo. Val went for the suplex. D'Lo counters. And D'Lo in control. Right hand of Val Venis. Reversal. D'Lo off the ropes. Oh no, look out. Oh, a slam by Val.
Tremendous spine buster, and Val Venis perhaps going to go for the money shot.
Val going to climb the ropes here, and if he can connect, this one's over. But D'Lo to his feet, and the big Val Boski.
The desire to become European champion, giving resolve and resiliency to both men.
D'Lo setting Val Venis up. High-risk maneuver.
Oh, this is dangerous.
D'Lo's second rope.
This is dangerous.
Going to the top rope. No.
Can he do it, Michael?
He did it. Suplex. Top rope. Into the cover. We have a new champion. Two. Oh! Val Venis gets the shoulder up. What a battle on heat.
I don't think either man believes that this match is still continuing. First, Val Venis was counted down for the 3, but had his foot on the rope. Second referee comes down, and the match continues. Val nearly got counted out and lost the title.
Nobody
but the
home.
battle rages on.
D'Lo Brown may have made a critical mistake there.
Uh-oh.
Val setting him up. Fisherman suplex. Hooks the leg. Is this it? 2. It's over.
Winner of this bout, and still European
D'Lo Brown made a critical mistake. Val Venis rolling out of the way in the corner, and he counters with a fisherman suplex, and Val retains the title.
Well, I have to say, Michael, that this was a tremendous battle. And what a way to start off the year 2000 with a great broadcast here on Sunday Night Heat.
Don't forget Raw tomorrow.